guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, my family requested me to make my Cajun chicken linguine Alfredo dish tonight. So I thought it would be a great time to share this recipe with you all as well. Guys, this is such a healthy dinner to put together. I'm just joking, guys. It's not healthy at all. It's a rich dish. It is heavy. So if you guys are watching your carbs in your waistline, you might want to look away. But it is a delicious dish nonetheless. And I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how to put it together. Here's a list of ingredients you're going to need. Now, I'm cooking for 8 people tonight. Just go ahead and alter it to however many people you're feeding. So you're going to need some chicken breast tenderloins. You're going to need some olive oil, some salt and pepper. I have some Creole and Cajun seasoning. You're going to need some garlic cloves, some fresh parsley. I have some butter, chicken stock, and then some heavy whipping cream. You're going to need some linguine, of course, and then you're also going to need some shredded cheese. I have a 4 cheese blend. It's mozzarella, some smoked provolone, some parmesan, and some romano. And that's it, guys. That's all you need to make my delicious Cajun chicken linguine Alfredo dish. So let's get cooking, guys. Okay, guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to keep the stove on because we're going to be doing our chicken. So I'm going to put it on medium-high. I want to get this nice and hot. So what I have here is my 3 pounds of the chicken tenderloins. And all I did was I put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. And then my seasoning, of course, I'll put the exact measurements of what I used in the description box. So I did the Creole and the Cajun seasoning and then just put it all on there and mixed it really good so that I can make sure that it was all coated well, and then just been sitting out for a couple of minutes to get room temperature. So I'm going to let this get nice and hot because we're going to start with the chicken first. Alright, guys, so I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil. I would say a tablespoon. We're going to do 1 stick of butter, but divided. So I'm going to do a half of a stick now. And then we're going to do it on the other half later when we're doing our Alfredo. So I'm going to just start taking my chicken and putting it in the pot. And we want to get this nice and browned. We want a nice coating. And I'm probably going to have to do this in parts because I don't want to overcrowd my pot here. Give a little piece right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook the chicken, get it a nice coating, let it brown for a little bit, and I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Alright, guys, so this is looking and smelling delicious. So you see how it's got a nice sear? That's exactly what I'm looking for. So I can go ahead and flip them. And I'm going to get longer tongs because these are burning. I'm trying to burn my little fingers here. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them cook and sear on this side. And what I have back here is just a large pot with some water and salt. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on high because I want to bring this up to a boil so that when we're ready to add the linguine, we can just go ahead and add the linguine. So I'm going to give the chicken just a couple of minutes to cook on the other side, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're there. Alright, guys, let's check these chickens out. Okay, they look beautiful. Nice golden brown. You see that? They look beautiful. It smells so delicious with the seasoning. So at this point, and like I said, I'm going to have to do them in batches. You're just going to take your chicken out, put them on a dish. They look beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to take these out and I'm going to put them to the side. I'm going to continue finishing the chicken. I'll probably have 3 batches total to do. So I'll see if I can get it done in 3 batches. See how smart I am. Alright guys, so I'm going to give this a couple of minutes to cook. And what I'm going to do is, I'll be back when all this chicken is cooked, so I don't bore you watching me cook all this chicken. So with that, guys. Alright guys, so my chicken is all done. I got it done in 3 batches. Yay me. I've already checked the temperature. It's perfect. As you know, chicken should read at least 165, and mine was reading between that and 170, so we're good. They're nice and cooked. So now we can work on our next step. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower this a little bit to medium so that the temperature comes down just a little bit because I don't want it to burn the garlic. Alright, and while this is coming down a little bit in temperature, I'm going to go ahead and take the top off of here. The water is going to come to a boil in a little bit. At that point, you just go ahead and add your linguine, but we're going to wait a little bit until we're almost done. Okay, so to this, I'm going to add the other half of the butter. Let that melt. And we want all the seasonings and bits, and this is all delicious flavor from the chicken. Let that melt. Alright, we're going to add all of our garlic. And like I said, guys, this is a very rich meal. This is definitely not something that you want to make while you guys are, watching your little figures and stuff. But like I said, I don't make this often because it is a very rich meal. But when the family asks for it, I try to make it for them. Alright, so I'm going to give the garlic. You do not want to brown the garlic. You do not want to burn the garlic. What I'm doing is I'm just lifting all the little pieces from the bottom from the chicken. So you want to give the garlic just a minute, just to infuse with a little bit of olive oil and butter. And like I said, and get all the flavors and bits and whatnot from the bottom. Okay, so at this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my 2 cups of heavy cream. And then 1 cup of chicken stock. Give that a nice little whisk. And I cannot express how good it smells in here, guys. Alright, so we're going to cook this just for a minute or so, getting all the little bits and whatnot from the bottom. And what we can do now is I'm going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper, not a lot because of all the seasoning. However much salt and pepper you guys want. I just think everything needs salt and pepper, so. But the seasonings, one had salt and the other one didn't, so. But we'll taste it to see how the seasonings are. You can always add to, like I say, you just can't take away from, so just a little bit at a time, and then we'll taste it for seasoning before we add everything and finish it up. Alright, so I'm going to give this just a minute to cook and work on our next step. I'm going to turn the stove just a little bit up, so a high medium. And it seems like all the bits have come up from the bottom of the pot, which is great. This is 1 teaspoon of Cajun seasoning and then a half a teaspoon of the Creole seasoning. Put that in there, give it a nice mix. I'm going to go ahead and check for seasoning. before we add our cheeses. See if it needs anything else. That is so good, guys. It's really good. I'm going to add a little bit more pepper and a little bit more salt, and then it should be perfect. Alright, so while this is still coming up to temperature, our water is at a boil, so we can go ahead and put our pasta in. And we want to cook our linguine to al dente. So just put your pasta in. You don't want to overcook the linguine. So just until al dente, which means it's still got a little bite to it. So this should probably take probably about 7 minutes. To cook, which will be perfect time for this to be all ready, and then we can put it all together. Alright guys, we'll be back in a couple of minutes to check this out. Okay guys, so when it's got about a minute or so left for the pasta, we're going to go ahead and add our cheese and see how it's thickened up, because it'll become thick, and it'll become thicker obviously with the cheese. I'm going to lower this to just a medium. And then this is our 4 cheese blend, and this is about 3 cups. You guys could either make it a little cheesier if you'd like, or less cheesy, which I've never heard of. So we're going to let this melt in there. I can't even explain to you how good it smells. And there's the buzzer. I'm going to give this another minute because I can tell just by looking at it. It needs another minute. So we'll be back, guys, in a minute to put it all together. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. This looks perfect. So 8 minutes instead of 7. And I'm just mixing this, still getting thick and melting the cheese. Look at this, guys. Look at that. I cannot wait. It's been a minute since we've had this. Alright guys, I went ahead and drained the pasta. Make sure the cheese is good and melted. Make sure there's no clumps. And see how nice and thick it's gotten? Look at that. Alright, that looks perfect. And then you're just going to add your pasta. Get in there. Okay, I'm flinging pasta everywhere. You can tell I'm excited. Alright. We're going to go ahead and turn the stove off. We're going to go ahead and give it a nice mix, which I'm going to use a spoon instead. Get all this deliciousness incorporated with the pasta. Guys, look at this. I mean, come on. Tell me that doesn't look delicious. I wish I can give you guys taste tests. Alright. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to meet you over there so that we can put this baby together. Okay guys, so I have everything out. I have my bowl so I can plate it. I have the fresh parsley over here. I have this delicious pasta that we just made, and then I have the chicken over here, if you guys can see everything. And this is how I plate it. So I take however much you guys want, stick it in your bowl, and of course I'm making a mess. That looks good. Clean up your bowl a little bit because I just made a mess. All this delicious cheese. Just like that. And then you're going to take however much chicken you guys want and just put that, like nestle it right in the bowl or plate, whatever you guys are using. However many pieces you guys want to use. Just like that. And then take a little bit of your fresh parsley and sprinkle it just like that to make it look all pretty and fancy, because you know I'm all about the fanciness. Get in there. Just like that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Doesn't that look delicious, guys? It smells so delicious. And that's it, guys. There's my Cajun chicken linguine Alfredo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. I gotta go feed my family now because they're hungry. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet. I appreciate all the love and support you guys give me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.